Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. What's going on? How are ya? We have some stuff and things to accomplish today, as we always do. We're on, a time crunch, as it were, and we're gonna get things going. I have an idea for kind of what I want to achieve today, and we'll see if that is something that is doable or not doable, I guess. We'll figure it out. Got some granite, got a little bit of the bone action, some diamonds, some redstone, lapis, beautiful. And we got some of those, we got some of these, perfection. Alright, we don't have very much cobble, but we'll take all that we do have. And it appears we have 0 of the clay variety. Let's also get rid of that single emerald. And wait, can we... Yes. 6 and 6, and then we need 11 for that one. Okay. Not a problem. We can get that accomplished. Not a freaking problem at all. But let's get right into it, shall we? What I want to do is a little bit of terraforming. Now, obviously, I can't do what I want and simply take away from this, right? So what we have to actually do is add. And that is always a hard thing to do in Minecraft, because when you add, sometimes it just doesn't go according to plan. So we're just going to go along here with our tuff, with our cobbled deep slate, which we didn't get much of now that I'm looking at it, and some gravel, I believe. And we're gonna go along the edge here for a moment, just kind of manipulating what we've got going, and hopes that we can make something very nice. So it's pretty clear what I want to do. I want to connect this to this so that we do not have to deal with that, and then make a rocky terrain in here. But as it stands, I don't think I have the necessary resources to do this. But we'll do what we can, and we'll have to come back and probably do the texturing and stuff. So right away, what I want to do is kind of follow this shape here. This is the shape that I think is going to lead us to victory and prosperity. And we're going to see what can come from it. So at the moment, we're going to make it all out of tuff and just kind of bulk this up a little bit. All the way up here, I think. So we are crouching as well as placing 3 at a time. And that's going to help here, I think. This could be terrible. It really could. Just be ready for that. And know that we're going to do our best to fix it in the event that it is, in fact, terrible. So I would like to go all the way around here. And probably go over here as well, would be my guess. So all the way up there will be like the rock face, right? And then what we just need to do is get the shape right. And that is going to be a tricky thing to do, because we need to kind of come out and then come back. Because otherwise it's going to look a little weird, and we are going to take quite a bit of fall damage here, but it's fine. We have golden carrots. We can overcome the deficit. So we're just going to see what we can make of this here. And kind of follow the outside. And then there are times where we're just going to ignore blocks that we did. And try to make something unique here. So I don't want it to be completely jagged, but I do want it to be a little bit on the weird side, for sure. So if we do something like this, and we're going to go the whole way here, I think, and do just a nice little strip so that we can hopefully make it work. Okay. Boom, and let's go all the way around here. We're gonna probably not have even close to enough tuff to do this. And just know that this is not going to be the final state of it. It's just simply what we have and how we're gonna go about it. Let's get rid of those, because I don't think they are conducive to what we've got going on here. First off, first impressions. Yeah, looks okay. Definitely got to smooth it out here. So it needs to go a little bit all the way to the edge here, for sure. And then we're going to go up here, I think. And just kind of make this like it should be and make a nice gradual rolling up at this level anyway. And then once we get more to the other side, it's going to be more of a point, I guess. But all of this side should be relatively flat. So let's go ahead and get some kind of curvature going over here. So we want to go all the way over here and come all the way here, I think. And get rid of these because they are not needed. Beautiful. And something like that, maybe. That should work. So then what I want to do is kind of one up every so often here. And I don't really like that curvature there, but I think we can make it work. Something like that. Do that. And we really want it to fit here. It's going to be a challenge, let me tell you. But I think we got this. And I do think it needs to go one up from where it was, or where it should be. Just to kind of enunciate that shape that we've got going on. And same thing with like here, perhaps. Good. Let's give it a shot. So we know that we want to do probably small rock piles there. Which is good because we're definitely not going to have enough to do it otherwise. Let's see here. A couple can go 2, a couple can go 1. And we just need to kind of wrap this around and bring it up a little bit more. And hopefully we can get something beautiful out of this. Kind of put something like that together. Go around the outside. Like that. And I want to go up to the level again. Something like this, and then we're just going to spam a little bit of blockage in here to see if we can get it going right. It's a very weird shape to be working with here, but I think it will pay off if we can do it adequately. So let's go like that, over here, roundabout, something like that. And then this layer can be relatively flat. So let's put down a front line basis here. So it's going to just thicken out just a little bit. And then I think here is where we're going to do up 1. like something like that, and kind of wrap around back to the outside, which is here, like that, and come up again with the whole base now. And then we can just work on fine-tuning that shape and making this nice. Again, it will not be just tough. Tough is just what we happen to have the most of at this particular moment. So do not fret about that. And it is not going to be as plain as this either. We're going to have to add... Ooh, we are out of the tough. That's, well, that's tough, I guess. So let's use a little bit of our cobblestone here. Because I don't really know what I want this to feel like yet, so I just kind of want to get it down as fast as we can, and then we'll make stuff happen based on that. Let's take a step back real quick. I just want to see how that feels, how that looks to me, and if it makes sense. I mean, it looks average, right? It looks very, very average, but I think we can do a little bit right off the bat to help with that. So, like, first of all, this peak is not great. We need to get something there because it just looks a little weird how we have it. So let's try just stacking in a couple blocks here and see if that changes anything for us. Something like that to give it like a nice corner edge. I think could be kind of cool. Stone, perfect. All right, we're gonna need leaves for sure here. Overall, I don't hate it though. But it is too uniform, so we need to change that part right away. So in order to make it a little less uniform, I want to add kind of some spiky bits that go up and down randomly here. Into the water, out of the water, and that should help it give a little bit more definition, a little bit more of that crisp edge that we are looking for. Yeah, that feels pretty good. And then we got to do the same thing up at the next level here for that to make any kind of sense at all. All right. This is such a small cliff. I really struggle with the small cliffs. So let's kind of pepper it all over the place here and just bulk up what we got. And hopefully we can do something about that. And I know I am wasting a bit of blocks here, but it's all in the name science, and we need it for the shape anyway, so it's okay. I'd like to do one more up here. Something like that. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there. And then I think I want to do twisting vines on here too, but I don't have mangrove wood. We desperately need mangrove. So did I grab a sapling of that? If not, we should probably do that. We do. We have a single mangrove propagule. And we're going to have to go on a little journey here because we're not going to be able to grow it here because this is our area and it's not the designated tree chopping area of our base. So we need these roots, and trust me, it's going to make sense when you see them. Okay? All right, let's, we should have slept. I didn't sleep. It's fine. Berry bush death. Oh my god. Okay. Hello, catboat. It's been a long time. Come here, kitty. Let us journey a little ways away so that we may chop this tree in peace and harmony. And I assure you, it's gonna be worth it. We need all of the roots because it's gonna add that brown hue that we have. And then what we do is add an overlayering of leaves on top of the brown roots, and that will make it look like there are some dying, some dead, some green, some brown, and it will really give the definition I think we are looking for. So we just got to go out of render distance here so that we cannot see it, and then we are able to chop trees to our heart's content. Here looks as good of spot as any. Let's go ahead and get our 6 bone meal and hope. Our 5 bone meal and hope that it actually grows. Perfecto. Do we have our hoe? We do. Oh, it is next. Okay. I'm happy to take some mangrove wood from this as well because it's great. But I can tell you right off the bat, this is not going to be enough sapelo. Sapelo? Yeah. Go ahead and get all these delicious roots, which you can waterlog, by the way. And they are just all around amazing. Plus we have our first bit of moss, even if it is in the form of a carpet. I'll take it. Alright, that's not bad. It's a couple of them. Beautiful. And then let's just pillar up to make sure everything is coming out of this tree, that we got all the logs, and that it is actually going to do its thing and despawn. Next thing is we need to hope that we get some propagules, and I do see one. Fantastic. Just one, really. We need to get on up there then and hope that we get a second one. Because we need them. We need them real bad. Alright, let's go ahead and hoe them all. See what we've got. There we know. Oh, but I just looked at the time, and that is actually it for today's episode. In the next one, we'll regrow a couple more of our propagules here, get our roots, and have a good time doing it. So thanks so much for watching, and until next time, ciao.